Hi my beautiful people, welcome to my channel and welcome to your prediction for this upcoming new moon in Aquarius. It's the Sagittarius, you guys, welcome, and let's have a look at your new moon prediction. As always, I will leave the timestamps below in the description bar where you can immediately click on the timestamps to get to your sign. Also, please check your ascendant and your moon sign if you're watching for your sun sign only. This will also give you additional information. So, the new moon is going to occur on the 21st, 22nd, depending on where you live in the world, of January. And it is happening in Aquarius, which is ruled by Uranus. And on top of that, it is happening on 1 degree in Aquarius, which is the first degree is connected with Aries. That kind of speaks to me that something unexpected is going to happen in specific or more areas in your life that is kind of pushing you to finally go after what you want, finally start that project, finally talk to that person that you wanted to talk to for a while, right? It feels like there is some information or some surprising, transformative informations coming in that are going to force you or just push you, right? It doesn't have to be force. It can be just something within yourself where you tell yourself, you know what, now is the time. Now let's do it. And now I would like to start fresh, start this work project, start this new job, start this new relationship, whatsoever, right? We're going to find out for each single sign. So kind of it gives me full moon vibes, even though it's a new moon, because there's a little bit unexpected energy around, also surprising. So it will be quite interesting for each sign. That's what I'm sensing, you guys. So with that being said, let's dive straight in. Hi my dear Aries, so let's have a look in which area of your life this new moon is going to occur. What is going to be most important to know for Aries? And we start off with the 4th house and the sun. So you guys, it kind of feels to me that you are going to start something brand new when it either comes to like a home situation, but also connected to work. So it could mean that maybe you always worked from the office, but all of a sudden now you feel like you have the opportunity or you get information that it is possible to work from home. For others, maybe this is also connected to your partner if you are interested in males. For others, it also could feel like that maybe your father is going to be significant in the next 6 months for you. Maybe you just spend more time with your father, maybe you move in with him, maybe you move out. Something like that also could be connected to a brother, because the sun represents like authority figures, your dad, but also male figures in your life. But this again could also be connected to a partner. For others, this could mean maybe you move in with a male figure, okay, or a male figure is moving out. You will get some type of information around this new moon that is going to kind of push you to that point, right? Maybe you just come to the realization, if we do so, we have more money, right? If we only have to pay one part of the rent, or just half of it, then we just can spend the other half on something nice for us, right? It feels like something like that you are going to initiate around this new moon, or kick off the first kind of conversation, right? Maybe you throw this into a conversation with your partner, maybe with your dad, and then within the next 6 months you are going to lay the foundations when it comes to those situations here, okay? You guys, let's have a look at your tarot card for this new moon. So it definitely feels like it is connected with a male figure, home life situation. Maybe a partner is starting working from home, or you start working from home, and this kind of, for some reason, is very beneficial for your relationship. You know, there's something very different and unusual about how you do your home life, but also work life. Also could be coming from your partner, right? So for you, we have Pluto coming up. And this really feels like something is going to change on a big scale. That's what I'm getting here with those dice here when it comes to home life, home situations. For some of you, but just a small amount, this also could be connected to maybe you just got out of a relationship and you still live with this person, and now around this new moon you say, you know what, we've been separate for a while, we have two different lives now, but we still live together. Now I have to start my own life. This could also be the case, you guys. And on top of that, I would like to pull you a love tarot card for this upcoming new moon, just to see what is going to be important in your love life for the next 6 months, starting around this new moon. And we kick off true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So for those of you who did not just get out of a relationship, but they just met someone, could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, just someone who comes off as very platonic, very deep, very intense, very passionate, or this is just the energy that you two are sharing. It could be that all of a sudden you fall head over heels for this person. Maybe immediately, you know, you only met like last week, let's say, okay? And you decide to, let's move in. Could also happen, right? There's something unusual about this new moon. This could be it. Okay, my dear Aries, I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe and like, and leave a comment to let me know how those energies are playing out for you. And we are moving to Taurus. Hello, my dear Taurus. I hope you're doing amazing. So let's have a look where this new moon is going to occur for you guys. And we have the 4th house and the South Node. So this could be connected to letting go of something connected to your home. This could be that around this new moon you move out, but it feels like you do something very unusual. It could be that some of you decide to either end a relationship, truly speaking, and you move in with someone totally different, right? Maybe you end a relationship and you immediately get into a new one. This could be it, because there's a little bit unusual stuff going on when it comes to this new moon, right? And also a lot of Mars energy with the 1st degree of Aries. So it feels like for some of you, you either end a relationship and you immediately move in with someone new, and this person could be also a little bit different, a little bit out of the box. For others, this could be you maybe move out from your parents' house and you decide to live in a van, you know. This is also what I'm sensing. You do something different, it leaves something behind, something that you used to do in life when it comes to your home life, when it comes to the way you live. And now you decide to start something totally different. And it could be that you let go of belongings, you know, maybe you decide to declutter a lot of your stuff. Maybe you sell a lot of your stuff, you know, maybe start a yard sale, something like that could also occur for some of you. It really feels like you have to release something when it comes to home life. For others, this could also mean that you have to let go of something that happened to you, maybe in your childhood. Maybe there's some past differences that you might have with a parent. This could also be it. And around this new moon, you are going to start fresh, let's say. Maybe you even get help from someone. And this person could be very different. And the practices, how to get over issues that happen in your past or your childhood, will be also a little bit unusual, let's say, okay? But around this new moon, you're say, okay, no more. I'm done with this. I want to start fresh. And let's do it. That's what I'm sensing here, you guys. So let's have a look at your tarot card for this new moon in Aquarius for Taurus. And we have climate, okay. Let's get another one. And it feels like there is a change when it comes to also moving. As I said, you know, you could start moving in or living in a van. For others, it could be that maybe you never lived with a person and now you live with a person, or you never left your parents' house and all of a sudden you're like out and about, right? Or you move in with a bunch of people. Maybe you get several roommates. You never lived with a roommate, and this could also happen. And clarify coming up here as well. It feels like you have to either, or maybe you thought that you had to ask someone for permission to do so, right? Maybe you had to get a blessing from a parent or a friend, or maybe a sibling for some of you. But around this new moon, you say, you know what, no more. I've been asking my whole freaking life. Now I do what I want, what makes me happy, and I just go for it, you know? This is also what I'm getting here. So guys, I'm also going to pull you a love tarot card just to get a little bit more information about your love life for the next 6 months for Taurus. So let's see. And we have release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy field. So as I felt like this could be connected to you moving out from someone, or just you realizing that something from your past is no longer serving you. Maybe it is also about belongings, right? Maybe you have some stuff that is still connected to your ex, and around this new moon you just throw it away, kind of, but at the same time you make space for new. It feels like if you throw something away, it's because you already have something new. That's why, you know, also it could be that you end a relationship and immediately move in with someone new. This is also what I'm sensing here for you guys. Okay, my dear Tauruses, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like. And we are moving to Gemini. Hello, Gemini. I hope you're doing amazing. So let's have a look where this new moon is going to occur for you. And we have the 8th house and Neptune. Very interesting combination. So this kind of speaks to me that you are going to kick something off when it comes to either finances, when it comes to receiving money from an outside sources. Okay, this could be inheritance, this could be maybe winning the lottery, this could be getting donations. Okay, but with Neptune here, it could mean that it is either connected to some spiritual work that you're doing. Okay, maybe you start to create your own business, right, on the side, and you just receive a lot of donations, stuff like that. For others, this also could be that you are not sharing, or you're not showing, okay, with your friends, your family. You're not really letting them know what you're working on, because Neptune is always a little bit foggy. For others, this could also be that maybe, again, you know, starting like a business from an external source, receiving that money. Maybe you decided to kind of create like an Etsy shop or something like that. Maybe you are an artist and you create your own paintings, or you write your own books. This could also be it. This is what I'm getting. If this is not you, right, if you feel like right now this is not resonating, maybe this is connected to a partner. Maybe you're going to meet a partner like that, and your partner is receiving their money like that, because the 8th house is also your spouse's partner's money, and it could be that something like that is going to occur when it comes to them. Again, as I said, maybe you're going to meet someone that is kind of making their money in a different way, you know, being an artist or creator, something like that. That's very unusual, something that you never experienced, something you have never done before. It could be connected to that. That's what I'm sensing here. Or, you know, you decide, yeah, I want to start my own business, and I want to do me. So we kick off with your tarot card, square, semi-square. Very interesting. Maybe some of you around this new moon, you feel like, I want to do something new. I want to like have my own business. I want to like get money from an external source. Maybe I want to keep it private. Maybe it's connected to some maybe more provocative type of getting money, right? I think you get my point. Like, you don't want people to know that you do that, but it's like you want to do it, okay? This is also what I'm seeing here. And maybe some of you have to step out of your comfort zone when it comes to those areas, you know, to really show yourself. Maybe you're a little bit hesitant about that. But again, it could also mean that you just do something behind the scenes. You don't want anyone to know yet. And within the next 6 months, you are going to work on that. Okay? It doesn't mean that you're starting that business. It could be. But I feel like, first of all, you kind of create that image in your head. You make your plans. You analyze. You're going to be strategic. And then probably towards the end of those 6 months, when it comes to the full moon, you will probably see the rewards of your creative efforts. That's what I'm sensing here, you guys. So let's have a look at your love and partnership for the next 6 months, just to see if there's something coming up here. And we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Very interesting that this card is coming up. So for those of you who are not working on something behind the scenes, or they do not have a partner that is working in a creative field, it could be that you're very spiritual, of course, with the 8 house, with Neptune coming up. Very spiritual, very deep. But maybe you don't show it to the world, right? Maybe you meet a partner and you don't show it to the world. You don't let the people know. No, because maybe you have 2 different religious backgrounds, and maybe for you or for them it's an issue. This also could be it. And for others, it feels like that, yeah, kind of. It feels like you are meeting someone very different and unusual, and maybe you fall head over heels for this person, but this person has a different background, maybe comes from a different country, looks a different way, believes in something completely different, and you feel like, okay, for now I have to keep this private, but I want to do it. Like, you really go for it. You fall for this person. This is also what I'm sensing here, my dear Geminis. So I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like. And now we are moving to Cancer. Hi, my dear Cancers. Welcome to your prediction for this upcoming new moon in Aquarius. So you guys, let's have a look in which area of your life this new moon is going to occur. And we have the 5th house and Pluto. So looks very spicy to me. This could mean that for some of you, you either fall for someone very passionate, very obsessive, with Pluto coming up here, and at the same time there is something unusual about this relationship, this situationship, and this is probably something that you never did before, or maybe this person looks a little bit different, maybe a little bit different from your usual type. And for others, truly speaking, this could also mean that suddenly you're realizing you're pregnant, to be honest, right? And this kind of is throwing your whole world upside down, because you really did not expect that, you know, with Pluto coming up here. But truly speaking, for the majority, I feel like it is all about sex. I mean, yeah, of course. But yeah, it feels like this could be like you meet someone and you totally fall for this person, right? And you're not waiting, you're like, go for it. And for others at the same time, it feels like maybe you start to do things differently when it comes to dating. Maybe around this new moon, you're realizing, you know what, I always dated this one type of person with this one type of look. Now I would like to do something different. Maybe for some of you, you decide to stop online dating. Maybe for some of you, start online dating. This could also be it. That's what I'm sensing here. So let's have a look at your love card here. First, we have the 8 House. So again, more passion and more deep stuff here. So for some of you, if you find out that you're pregnant, it could be that you are kind of, you have to kind of check your bank account. Your partner has to check his or her bank account. Maybe you start to merge your bank account because of kids coming around. Maybe you already have kids and also you feel like, oof, okay, my bank account is very dried out. I have to come up with something. This could be like the kickoff. Maybe you get some type of information or an insight that you feel like, okay, now I really have to make a move. Or maybe your kid is coming up with something and a special expense and you feel like, okay, now I really have to see where I'm getting the money from. And again, if this is connected to your love life, it could be very intense, very passionate, someone very unusual you never dated before, or just a different way of you dating and handling romantic situations. So, and we also have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So it could be, my dear Cancers, that some of you have Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising. Maybe your partner is a Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising, or your kid. And it feels like, you know, maybe you have been grabbing on to people too tight. And around this new moon, you feel like, you know what, okay, I will give you more freedom. I will ease down, you know, I will not push you so much. I will not call you so much. I will not check on you so much. I will not stalk you so much. It could be something like that, and I will try to give you more freedom. This is something very unusual. You never did this before. It would probably be a little bit testing in the next 6 months, but it feels like this is what you want, right? You want to let go of some type control issues when it comes to either how you take care of your kids or how you handle your love situations. Okay, my dear Cancers, so let's move to Leo. Hi, my dear Leos. Welcome to your new moon prediction. So let's have a look in which area of your life this new moon is going to occur. And we have the 9th house and Venus. Very nice. So it could be that some of you around this new moon decide to either start studying something that you love from the bottom of your heart. Okay, it could be that maybe something you always wanted to do, right? Maybe something super unusual. Maybe you start to study astrology or study a completely unusual language, you know. For others, it could be maybe you decide to go back to school, you know, maybe something you already did in the past, but at the same time it's very unusual, or maybe something you always wanted to do. For others, you know, with Venus coming up here, maybe you fall in love with a foreigner. Okay, and this person is very different, comes from a whole different country, speaks a different language, looks probably a little bit different, or maybe just does something very unusual when it comes to their hobbies and career. Let's have a look at your tarot card. We have Jupiter in Pluto. So it feels like if you are meeting someone around this new moon, okay, this person could transform your life for the better with Jupiter here. It could be, you know, you meet them around this new moon or within the next 6 months and you feel like, wow, I never been with such a person. This person is very eye-opening. Probably they kind of touch something within yourself that no one ever touched. You know, maybe a specific subject. Maybe you open up to that person much more and you're just like kind of laser focused in on this person, right? They have something about them that is just not familiar to you yet, and this is making you crazy, a little bit obsessed. But it really feels like this person probably can kind of give you something that no one ever could, and this feels like a very transformative relationship. So this is what I'm getting here. I would like to have a look at your love tarot card as well. So it looks very like a fresh new start, right? Very unusual, very different, but yeah, you probably see someone or you'll start learning something and you're like, yeah, now I go for it. Okay, so let's have a look at your love tarot card. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So this is what I feel like. If you are meeting someone, right, it feels like connected to that. This person is going to transform you on a whole different life. Also, if you start studying something, learning something, this is going to heal something that is connected to the past and that you were not quite able yet to get over. And it feels like, yeah, it feels like very transformative, this situation. You're either love life or studying something completely different and out of the box. Okay, my dear Leos, so I hope this was helpful. Let's move to Virgo. Hello, hello, my dear Virgos. Welcome. So let's have a look, you guys. Let's see if the camera's focusing. Let's have a look at your new moon. And we kick off the 3rd house and Venus. That's very nice. So it could be that some of you start to learn a new language around this time, and maybe you learn this language because of a love partner. Maybe your partner comes from a different country and you would like to learn their language. For others, it feels like maybe you become much more loving when it comes to your communication, maybe in general, or maybe with a specific person. And probably around the next 6 months, you know, people are going to realize, wait 1 second, like, what is up? Like, something changed about you, right? Also, this could mean that maybe you start a relationship, a fresh relationship, or renew a relationship with a sibling, okay? This could also be it, especially if you have a sister, a younger sister, and it feels like there's a fresh new beginning. Maybe you just are more in contact with your sibling, with your sister than ever before. It could be also for someone, it could be that all of a sudden you find out you have another sibling. This is also what I'm getting here because of the Uranus energy, and could be shocking, right? But also could be something very beautiful for some of you. Okay, so let's see. We have the North Node and we have Taurus coming up here. So this speaks to me about love, to be honest, about love for the family, the siblings, but also being more loving when it comes to communication with your partner, with people around you, you know. And maybe even some of you decide to become a writer. Maybe you start to write poems. Something like that is also happening here. Or maybe you meet someone and you just exchange a lot of text messages, a lot of writing, maybe even letters within the next 6 months. This could also happen for some of you. So let's have a look at your love tarot card for this upcoming new moon for Virgos. Let's see. And we have make the effort. Let's see. There we go. Great love is worth taking the steps you were guided to take. For some reason, my dear Virgos, it feels like if there's someone that you're interested in, okay, it feels like around this new moon, maybe you make a move. You make a move towards this person. Maybe you just text them, maybe you call them, maybe you write them a letter, maybe you just let them know, hey, I like you very much. I would like to see you. I would like to hang out with you. I would like to be with you. I fell in love with you. Something like that could also occur for some of you, okay? And especially if there's someone from your past and you feel like you would like to reconnect with this person. It could be like an open conversation would be very beneficial here. Okay, my dear Virgo, so let's move to Libra. Hello, my dear Libras. Welcome to your prediction for this new moon, you guys. Let's have a look where in your area of life this is going to occur. And we have, let's see, the 7th house and Venus. So, a new love relationship or a new business relationship is coming up. And there is something different about it with Uranus here. It could be that maybe you start a relationship or a business relationship with a partner, business partner, that you never even considered, that you never even thought about, okay? It also could be that, yeah, for some of you, you fall in love with someone very different, very unusual, very out of the box, okay? Maybe you start a job that is very out of the box. Maybe someone is giving you a job offer and you really don't know. But for some reason, you know, with the Aries energy here, the new moon happening on 1st degree of Aries, it feels like you could just go for it. You probably say just yes, you know, because it feels right. You know, and you stop thinking about it too much. You just go for it and you say, yeah, okay, you know what, I like that. And for some of you, could be that you start a business relationship with a female, you know. So let's have a look at your tarot cards. But yes, love or business is coming up here. Maybe for some of you, even both, right? Starting something completely fresh, right? Something very unusual, but you are here for it. So let's see, we have coming up Mercury. So maybe someone is giving you an unexpected offer when it comes to love, maybe when it comes to work, okay? And also we have, let's see, we have Heal, and the South Node is also coming up. Let's put this here. So maybe some of you have been single for a while, and all of a sudden, around this new moon, someone is either opening up their heart to you, telling you that they love you, that they like you, that they're interested in you, and they would like to start something serious. And it feels like this relationship here could heal some past issues, past relationship issues that you might have, and you just go for it, right? Maybe you've always been very hesitant when it came to love, but now you do it differently, right? Maybe you had like a whole dating schedule and you said, no, you have to take me out 5 times before, I don't know, we kiss, something like that. But you meet this person and you change everything completely, right? If this person asks you to go on 5 dates and ask you to marry them, you probably say yes, right? This kind of energy, that's what I'm receiving here with all the Aquarius and Aries energy. So, guys, I also will pull you a love tarot card, but also could be connected to work, right? Someone is offering you a job and you just feel like, I never did this before, I don't know if I can do that, I always did things in a different way, I always had this job for 20-30 years, but now this is something completely different. It feels like you go for it after all. Like, you will go for it. You will maybe you have your doubts like for 2 seconds, but then you still go for it. That's what I'm sensing here. And then we have coming up for your love life, past life relationships. You have known each other before. So this could be connected to this love situation here, right? All of a sudden someone tells you, I like you, I love you, I want to spend time with you. Also, if you are entering a new business relationship, maybe this is the energy that your new boss is giving you, right? You feel like, wow, I think we worked before together, right? This is also what I'm sensing. Okay, my dear Libras? So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please make sure to subscribe and like. And we are moving to Scorpio. Hello, my dear Scorpios. So let's have a look in which area of your life this new moon is going to occur. And we have the 6th house in the moon. So this could mean that there is a fresh new start when it comes to a female in your life. This could be a mom, this could be a partner, or a co-worker. And it could be either maybe you will hire someone new if you're like a boss figure. Maybe you just get a new kind of co-worker, and this person is very different, very unusual. For others, it feels like maybe your partner or your mom or yourself, if you are a female, you start something different when it comes to your daily routine, but also when it comes to your health. Maybe you start a new workout, maybe you just start to change your schedule when you get up in the morning, right? A whole new routine. And it's something unusual, something you never tried before. Maybe all of a sudden you get up every morning and you go for a run. Maybe you get up every morning and you start to meditate, or just drink a bunch of water. Something like that is going to change in those areas, or for a female in your life, if this is not connected to you. Okay, so let's have a look. Again, the moon is coming up here. So also for some of you, maybe you start something very different, very unusual with your mental health. Okay, maybe a different kind of therapy. But also we have the descendant coming up here. It could be maybe you start something new with your partner in common, right? For those of you who have a partner, maybe you both decide to go to the gym, or kind of even start meditating together with your partner. Okay, especially if you are into females, it could be also that, again, this could be connected to your mom. And it feels like your emotions are involved. For others, it also feels like maybe you feel that other females around you act out a little bit, right? Or they just want to start something fresh. They want to start something completely new. And you're just sitting there and observing, okay, and thinking about, I don't know about that. And within the next 6 months, you are going to like feel within, right? Is this really the right thing to do? Should we do that? Should you do that? But it is going to be something very unusual, very different. Okay, so again, either it is connected to you, that you start something in those areas, therapy, something different to your routine, to your schedule, to your work life, or your partner, especially if your partner is a female, or your mom is doing something in those areas and it's completely different. It comes out of the box and they just go for it. Okay, this is what I'm sensing here, you guys. I also will pull you a love tarot card, so let's see what we get for your love life, my dear Scorpios. And we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it feels like, because the moon is coming up here so many times for you, that you're healing something. You are healing something connected either to your mom or to a partner, maybe a current partner, maybe a partner from the past. And it feels like finally you have either a confirmation or that last bit that you just needed to either let go and start fresh at the same time. Maybe you had some type of grief or hurt towards someone, and around this new moon you get the last bit of information that you needed, and now you can just let go or start fresh. This is also what I'm sensing. Or maybe you had the whole health issue connected to that. Maybe you were a little bit depressed because of a love situation, and now around this new moon you can start fresh. This is what I'm sensing, my dear Scorpios. So let's move to the next sign, which is Sagittarius. Hey, my dear Sagittarius, welcome. So let's have a look at your new moon. and we start with the 6th house and the North Node. So it looks like, you guys, some of you are going to start a new job or start a new health regime. It could be also that you maybe get a new pet. And it feels like it will be something you never did before, and something you never tried before, something very unusual, but you will go for it. Maybe someone is going to offer you, you know what, we have this job position. It is very different from whatever you tried before, but there you go. Do you want to take it, right? Or you get the, like, someone is saying, you know what, I cannot take care of my dog anymore. Would you like to adopt my dog? It could also be that, and you were like, I never had a dog before, right? Should I do it? And within the next 6 months, this will kind of be the focus, right? Also, when it comes to your health, maybe all of a sudden someone is inviting you to some type of workout, and you just go for it. You think, okay, I never did this before, should I do that? But you will go for it, and it feels like also with strength coming up here, you will enjoy it and you will gain a little strength from that, okay? We also have the 7th house coming up here, so it could be again connected to work. If someone is going to offer you a job, or you apply to a very unusual job that you never tried before, and in the next 6 months you kind of focus on that area in your life, even though it's something completely different, you kind of enjoy it. That's what I'm sensing here, you know, forming different new relationships, business relationships, and just kind of going on a different path. That's what I'm sensing here, right? But it feels like there's someone around you who's kind of offering something to you, or kind of giving you a different perspective on those areas in your life when it comes to health or work, right? So let's have a look, you guys, to your love life. And we kick off, you deserve love, you are lovable, and release your ex. This time has come to clear your energy. So for those of you who have been struggling with some mental health, maybe some type of depression when it comes to your love life, it feels like now you are able to let go of it. Maybe all of a sudden you decide to go to therapy, right? Maybe you it's like you start something so different, something you really never tried before. Okay, maybe you don't go to the typical therapist to release some type of issues that you had with an ex. It could be that you just go maybe to a shaman, to a Reiki healer, something like that. Could also happen for others. It feels like around this new moon you just realized you did a lot of work, right? Because it feels like some of you already finished that cycle, and now you look back at it and you feel like so relieved, and you feel so fresh, like you want to start new, okay? And you want to take much more care when it comes to your mental health, when it comes to love situations in your life, my dear Sagittarius. Maybe you even felt a little bit boxed in by a partner, or you just had a conversation with your partner where you said, you know what, I need more freedom. I mean, you're Sagittarius, right? Like, you want to explore, you want to see the world. This could also be it, you guys. So I hope it was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe and like. And we are moving to Capricorn. Hello, my dear Capricorns, welcome to my channel. So let's have a look at your new moon prediction. And we start with the 3rd house and the sun. So this kind of feels like around this new moon, and especially within the next 6 months, communication with a partner, a male figure, your love partner, could be very significant. It could be around, especially around the 21st, 22nd, that you kind of get some type of information, some type of communication with a love partner in those areas. And maybe the partner tells you, I like you, I love you. Maybe a boss tells you, You know what, you did an amazing job. Maybe they promote you even. They give you a new contract with the third house coming up here. And now, around this new moon, within the next 6 months, you are going to focus on those areas in your life. And also, it kind of feels like this is something very unusual, very different. Okay, something you never tried before, something very future-oriented. And also with the IC coming up here, you will probably say yes. If someone is offering you a job, a promotion, and it is a little bit intimidating, it is a little bit different from what you have experienced so far, you will probably say yes because of home, okay? Because of, you want to support your family. You want to make sure they are okay. Okay, and you just see, you know what, this job is offering much more money for me, and I want to make sure that they are okay. If I earn more, I can provide better for my family. This could be it. Also with retrograde review, if someone maybe offered you a new contract while Mercury was retrograde, it is now out of retrograde, and maybe you have to review the contract. Maybe you saw something, maybe something has to be changed again, and which is probably pretty significant. Maybe there was just some type of a part in it that you really didn't like, and around this new moon you are going to probably speak to your boss and let this contract be changed. This is also what I'm seeing here. So let's have a look at your love tarot card around this new moon. And I tell you guys, for some of you out there, it even could be that maybe some of you like had some type of affair or some type of thing with your boss, or your boss is telling you, hey, I like you very much, maybe a little bit too much. This could be also be the case, just for some of you, okay? So we have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold unnaturally. Okay, so this could be, maybe you have been pushing too hard when it came to this contract situation here. Maybe when it came to communication with your boss, maybe you've been kind of impatient, and it feels like around this new moon you're going to see, you know what, I have to let go a little bit, right? I have to get control by letting go of control, basically. And also it feels like if you have been kind of controlling your partner, for those of you who are in a relationship, maybe you have been checking their phone or calling them all the time. Around this new moon, you will kind of start things fresh and kind of change something when it comes to those areas in your life. Okay, my dear Aquarius? So, okay, my dear Capricorn, so that was it. And now we are moving to Aquarius. So, hi, my dear Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. So you guys, let's see in which area of your life this new moon is going to occur. And we have the third house and Venus. Let me think. Some other sign had the exact same spread, you guys. So this kind of speaks to me that there is some type of renewal when it comes to your communication, okay? Maybe you decide to either learn a new language. Maybe you start to kind of communicate in a different way, much more loving, much more beautiful, much more kind within the next 6 months, and especially around this new moon, right? Maybe something is going to happen where you feel like, oof, okay, maybe I've been too rough in the way I speak. Maybe I've been too hurtful in the way I speak, and I'm going to work on that. Also could be connected to your love life. Maybe you just had a big fight with your partner, and now it's all about reconnecting, forgiving, reconciling. This is also what I'm sensing here. For others, it could be that you just, in the next 6 months, you will be much more in contact with your partner by phone, right? By talking on the phone, by texting, even could be connected to social media. Maybe you fall in love with someone from your social media account. This could also be it. And also we have coming up here Virgo and the 11th house. This kind of speaks to me that, yes, you could fall for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. It could be, again, you could start learning a new language and you will be very precise and accurate about it with Virgo coming up here. And the 11th house, it's like there is some type of wish fulfillment. Maybe you start to go back to school to learn a new language, right? With the 11th house is also connected to groups of people, and maybe you always wanted to learn this new language. Maybe you always wanted to meet this kind of person here, right? But they live in a different country. That's why you always talk to them on the phone, or you just texted this person. And around this new moon, it's like you have a realization, right? You either tell someone, I like you very much. You maybe go to school now. You sign up for this kind of language course. Something like this could happen for some of you, my dear Aquarius. So let's have a look at your love life. And to be honest, it feels like maybe some of you even are going to tell someone that you love them, or someone is going to tell you, and it's like a wish fulfillment. You really didn't know how they feel about you, and now you know. Or you didn't tell someone how you feel about them, and now you tell them. So for your love life, we have coming up chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. So some type of wish fulfillment is coming up here. Communication wise, when it comes to a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe even you receive a letter, maybe a text message, some type of romantic gesture, or you decide to make that towards someone. Okay, my dear Aquarius? So I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe and like. And we are moving to Pisces. Hi, my dear Pisces. Welcome. So let's have a look at your new moon prediction. Let's see if it's going to focus. Okay, you guys, the last sign, and it's foggy. Typical Pisces, huh? Okay, you guys, new moon for you guys in Aquarius. And we start with the 3rd house in Pluto. This is also very interesting, I have to say. Yeah, you're the only one who had this. So, we have communication and Pluto. It could be for some of you that you kind of receive a very unusual type of communication with someone, okay? Something you never experienced before, and something that is very different, right? Maybe for some of you, a person is going to tell you that they love you, but in a very like dramatic way, right? Making a scene kind of way. This is not like a nice romantic dinner and they tell you like, I like you very much, I'm in love with you. No, this is very dramatic, right? This is very like, boof. Someone comes in and tells you something and it kind of flips your whole world upside down. That's what I'm sensing here. It could also be, for some of you, maybe you sign a new contract. When it comes to something in your life, doesn't have to be work. It can be just a different kind of contract that you maybe never signed before. It feels like you have to sign something here. Or maybe this is even some type of marriage papers that you might have to sign, and this will kind of change your life. Very transformative. This is not just like getting a random lease or something like that. No, it's like very transformative. Or you could say something to someone. You could maybe tell someone that you're in love with them or something like that, but it doesn't feel like an ending. It doesn't feel like you tell someone, hey, I want to break up, because it's a new moon, right? You start fresh. It's like you really want to start something. You tell someone, hey, I like you, I cannot stop thinking about you. And yeah, it's like that. And with the conjunction coming up here, it feels like it's two sides of the coin, right? It feels like the energies will be like that, but it's up to you how you will respond, right? 3rd house, communication. If someone comes at you, how are you responding to them, right? Even if this is very dramatic. And also we have Aquarius coming up here, collaboration. it feels like maybe some of you get a whole kind of different offer. Again, when it comes to a specific contract here, maybe you joining a group of people. Maybe I'm going to be honest, it could be connected to marriage. Maybe someone is going to propose to you and you feel like, okay, I didn't expect that. Maybe you just started dating this person or something like that, right? And it comes out of the blue and you're super shocked. And now within the next 6 months, right, you have to kind of adjust, let's say. So whatever kind of communication is going to occur around this new moon, right, especially around the 21st, 22nd, this is going to have an effect on you for the next 6 months. And we have coming up for your love life, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, kind of it feels like this is connected to your love life, that you either are going to tell someone, hey, I love you. This person also could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Venus or Mars. Or this person is telling you that they love you, that they like you, maybe even that they want to marry you. Okay, because it's very unusual, very different, and very out of the blue. Okay, this is what I'm getting for you, my dear Pisces. I hope this was helpful. If it was, make sure to subscribe and like. And I see you in my next video. Bye bye.